Hey you guys, my name is Keontre Mills, and what I want to talk to you guys about is about what I am emotionally connected to, which I believe it is music because it has always been in my life. I'm not only connected to music emotionally, but also mentally and spiritually. Since I was little, at the age of 4, when I first that's when I first started playing music. Music has became a part of my life. Music has that's when music became my inspiration. And when I started playing music, I was on drums at the age of 4. I was brought up in church. I was playing drums in church, but before then, I started watching other drummers in church, and you can tell how they play because of the diversity of music they play, because of how they played in church. And you got had your jazz drummers and rock, and that's what I wanted to be. I looked up to them, so I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be in their shoes. I wanted to do exactly what they did. I want to learn how they did. They became my motivation. And so I'm sorry, guys. And so I started playing drums in church, but as I got older, I transferred from drums to guitar. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in freshman. It was my freshman year. That's ninth grade. That's when I started playing the lead. And because my dad was getting ready to put up we were putting together a live band I used to live on the Outer Banks on the beach. And I remember like this was yesterday. One day I was working on scales and everything, and when I was working on scales, and I was working my butt off learning these skills and practicing and practicing. And one day I went downstairs and to my dad, and I was like, "Dad, look, I got it. Look." And he was like, "All right, son, let me see." So as I started playing, I messed up. So I kept restarting and restarting and restarting, and still kept messing up. And I don't know how. So I went back upstairs. And I played the scale perfectly. And when I went back downstairs, I said, "Hold on, Dad." I said, "I got it." I said, "I just went upstairs and played it just fine with no problem, no mistakes." I said, "Dad, I got it this time." He's like, All right, son." He said, "Let me hear it." I did it again. Messed up. I restarted. Messed up. Restarted. Messed up. And I was just looking at the expression on his face because he just had a blank face, and he just looked at my stepmom at the time, and he just looked at her. And I went back. I ain't say nothing. I just went back upstairs and I started crying. I was crying my butt off. I'm sorry. That's what I take music that seriously. I was crying because for some reason I could do it perfectly in my room, but I couldn't play it or perform it in front of my dad. So I took that serious. I was crying my butt off, and I'm like crying for hours. My eyes red, and it hurted me. So as I began to so I kept messing up. I wanted to give up, and as I was thinking about giving up, to coming to the point of giving up, I heard my dad one day talking about telling him to my stepmom during that time, and he was like, "Watch, he gonna give up one of these days. He gonna give up. He gonna give up soon." Because I would go days without, because I got so tired of it and messing up and everything. I went days, and sometimes weeks without practicing. Then I touch it every now and then go days without. But that's what and he was sitting there talking about how I would be a quitter. Not what he ain't never say quitter, but he just said he gonna give up. But that's basically what he was saying though. But and as I was sitting there crying and everything and hearing that, and that just put it in my heart, and I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna prove my dad wrong. Watch me show him off, and watch not show him off, but watch me prove him wrong. I'm gonna change his mindset." And so as I was doing that, that's when I started practicing my butt off. I became good. We had a live band, and it felt good because we would call it spiritual 80s. We played Phil Collins and in all 80s, with Marvin Gaye, all John. We were a well known band around the Outer Banks because we played all kinds of music. We're the only black band who played all kind of music. We're the only black band at all. Everybody else was Caucasian, but we played all kinds of music. We played Phil Collins, Toto, Nickelback, all that good stuff, and Temptations, Five Heartbeats. We played all of that, and 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 when as I was playing, it felt good because people were coming to me and saying, "Man, like man, you're bad, man," and they just it's just good to hear somebody say that, and they don't know how far you came, how what you had to go through. I mean, it was because me and ministry. I mean, not ministry. I'm sorry. When me and music, I mean, I came a long way. It was emotional for me. I strive my best to get where I am now. I play for big churches and in Virginia and in North Carolina. Now I play for famous people in the gospel industry, and it's been a blessing to me. And what I want my music to inspire, what my music inspired me to do is it's just to encourage people, be able to encourage people. And not I mean, of course, it's gonna take you a while. I mean, depending on, I mean, you just gotta work for what you believe in. Whatever you want to do, whatever your mind is, or whatever your heart is, you gotta work for it. I mean, if nothing's gonna come easy, you got to work for it. And not only does I want to inspire people, but I wanted to be able to touch people, not just touch them, but I wanted to be able to change their lives. I also pray for this, that when I played, that not only will it inspire people or touch people, but that it will also touch change their lives. And that's what I've been doing, and this my music has been a blessing to me. I mean, I thank God for me just being able to play. I mean, it's just been an emotional trip for me, concerning my music, and I mean that's what I love to do, and this is what I will always do for till the day I die. So I just hope this touches people, and thank y'all for watching.